More and more these days, Mick, I'm thinking about creators. I'm thinking about people that in some way are creating music, art, video, YouTube videos, for example. So I keep thinking of that, and I keep thinking of, how the industry is changing, how influencers have more and more impact on what people, buy. And there's so many things that is happening more and more. Like the influencers, they were always there. Companies would pay the money to get to their audience, and it always made sense. But I think this year we experienced something. The beginning of this year, I think January the 5th or something.
Yeah, something like that.
KSI and Logan Paul joined forces, and they came up with this Prime hydration drink or whatever that is. I think this is next level, because people, like creators and celebrities, we can call them, they became business people. They became, company owners. I don't think they own the whole company. I think there's so much money behind it, and then some other brains that are, orchestrating that. But still, they became business people. So I think 2023, we will see more and more of that. What are your thoughts on them getting together, creating this hydration brand? What do you think?
In some ways, I believe, they got into a good business, right? They have amazing brands behind themselves that can sell anything, basically, and they are very successful. They've they have a huge network, first of all, that has basically legitimized their whole Prime brand through they use what was it, Snoop Dogg, Steve Aoki, Gary Vee, all of them, they're like, and Mr. Beast, all of them are like, oh, amazing. But yeah, they have a relationship. Everyone's going to be saying amazing, right? But they've accomplished a huge thing, and their goal is to build $1 billion company, which is possible, definitely, right? Because I know that's
already $1 billion company. It's not on the paper yet, but looking at how they grow, and looking at the fact that since January to October they have sold 100 million bottles. It's insane. Yeah,
and they sold it out. They sold it out, basically.
But I think there was a reason behind it, behind 100%. Them. I think it was great marketing, because there was not enough of Prime for everyone. So what ended up happening is, I'm guessing younger generation would buy Prime, and then they would resell it on eBay, for like it would be more expensive on eBay. So I think that's why I don't think they designed it, that business, that KSI and Logan Paul designed this, and I think there's much more money behind it and much more brains behind that project. But making a business, collaborating, two huge creators collaborating and creating a business and enjoying benefits from that, I think people will see that, and people will look at it, and people will decide to do the same thing. I think, because it's been proven that it works, right?
Yeah, it's insane. I was recently watching a video that people, basically store owners, were buying off used bottles of Prime and giving it and basically exchanging it for beer or whatever, right? Like, yes, it became a collectible item, basically, because it was a strategy, as we just talked about. It was a specific strategy to have low supply in order for, to create hype. They've collaborated with even Arsenal, and whoever basically goes to an Arsenal match, they'll be able to get that bottle, but not anywhere else, right? In Asda, some UK shop or whatever. But it's just ridiculous.
But this is also well thought of. Because I think this is a strategy. Like, people are crazy about football, right? I don't know. I think this is the most ridiculous thing in the world. But yes, hundreds of millions, or I don't know, billions of people are, watching it, and they get excited. I don't understand this, but it's still, I think, the most popular sport in the world, right? I think. You don't need you don't need anything. You can be barefoot and you can still play football, right? You just need some kind of ball that you can kick, and then you're playing football, right?
You need a lot more skills to that if you want to be professional. But
no,
okay.
But not about being professional. It's just, if you want to play basketball, it requires a lot of things. If you want to do anything, like if you want to ski, that requires a lot of equipment. But if you want to just kick the ball, this is the cheapest, most affordable, most popular sport in the world, right?
Of course, but it has like some things behind it, right? A lot of
I don't
history,
think so. No.
A lot of history. There's a lot of emotions there. But let's forget about football, soccer, as they say in the US.
That was chosen for a reason, by the people behind the Prime brand, not KSI or
it was KSI
or Logan Paul.
It was KSI because KSI supports Arsenal.
Yeah, but that's not his idea. I mean,
maybe,
I don't know.
Probably not. You don't know. We can't give opinions. But let's get back to what he was doing before and how he got famous by playing FIFA and making some ridiculous impressions. Huh?
Yeah. But this is all combined together, because this is for this hydration drink. I think this is like a new group, a new audience. Because he's got his audience. Right, doing whatever he was doing. Logan Paul has got his audience, and now they are going after a new audience, which is the people, which is fans of football, right? Which is basically everyone on the planet. So this is all designed in a way that I can't even express. But also, what's interesting there, they have an enemy out there, and that enemy is Gatorade. I think this is very important, in this equation, that they are basically going against the giant, right? The Gatorade giant. I think that wouldn't make so much sense if there was nobody else there that they would go against. And at the beginning of Prime brand, there were people, and they would take out Gatorade from the shelves, and they would put Prime bottles instead of Gatorade. This is insane. But on the other hand, if that was real and that really happened, this brand will take over Gatorade, through fans, basically, right? Or through the following of KSI and Logan Paul. I think this shows that you can create brand not out of nothing. That you can create a brand, super fast. You can become a billionaire, right? Your company could be worth $1 billion, if you create a personal brand that is strong enough, and then you combine it with another personal brand that is super strong, and then the outcome of it is $1 billion company. So I think more and more companies will see that, and more companies, not companies, but personal brands will do that. Like, it happened in the past, but not on that scale, I think.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. Just the whole big question here is the reputation. I think a lot of influencers are ruining their reputations along the side, you know, with specific situations like
Logan Paul.
Yes, Logan Paul in the crypto scene and etc., which might affect the business in a long-term perspective. Maybe, you know, you don't know where he's gonna get, because his reputation is getting hurt a bit. You know, he's not doing this the right way. He's not building. He's actually scamming his community, right? Which we'll definitely talk about later. But like going back to like what I believe is there's a huge potential for Prime to be a very big brand, but I believe in some ways Gatorade's gonna take over that. They will take over, like they're gonna purchase it, and you know these guys, KSI and Logan Paul, they'll be happy with $1 billion or whatever. And Gatorade has that, so they can just take over and just you know, continue with, for example, Prime. Maybe that's possible because that's how it works in the business world. People take over. You know,
I think
corporations take over. You know,
I think this brand is created. Yeah, this brand is created for some other company like PepsiCo or Gatorade or whatever to take over. I think that was the original idea. You know, nobody. I don't think, you know, KSI and Logan Paul, they want to get old. You know, running Prime. I don't think so. I think it's fast and easy money. You know,
are they even running Prime? That's the question. Are they? I don't think so.
No, but the Prime is everywhere thanks to them, right? I think KSI,
they're just the face. Just
the brand. So they're not running it.
I believe they're not running it. No way. With the amount of work that has to be put into this, and they have no experience in basically building a $1 billion business in a like food and beverage, let's say in a beverage industry. It's super hard. You need to have so much experience to do this. No way they could do it themselves.
Yeah.
Like there's a huge team behind this that is supporting them. They are just the brand that basically, you know, uses their contact and collaborations and basically is the face. That's it. That's how it's built.
Yeah, absolutely.
You just gotta get a face, put it into a brand, and it's gonna sell.
Yeah, if that was that easy, you know, I think more brands would do it. But not a lot of brands are doing that. To do it, I mean, just thinking that you can create a $1 billion company, you know. But yeah, so I guess this will be something that we'll see more and more in 2023, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was like happening before, like, I don't know, like all the football players and everything, they had they have huge influence on the people that, you know, like to watch other people kicking a ball, right?
Like like the likes of Messi and Ronaldo.
Fascinating. So it's so fascinating.
I know you hate. You hate.
No. I don't think. I think it's funny.
You agree with Dana White?
billions of people are just, you know.
I wasted my whole
sport.
life. I wasted most of my life just playing football. What a waste.
No, it's like there's nothing behind it. I mean,
I know.
Unbelievably that you can get mad at other people because they are voting for the other
team,
like a football team. Like, really,
that's
like
ridiculous.
You can actually get in a fight because of that. That's
not
beyond me. But
not even in a fight. People just die. People actually died. Like, people get killed because of that. That's insane.
So
it's horrible.
I don't know. So I think that just this is all crazy, but it's all happening, you know. So, but I was just saying that, you know, we all know that those influencers, those best football players, they could influence hundreds of thousands, millions, or billions of people. I don't know, but they didn't really create any businesses, I guess. Maybe some small businesses that people wouldn't know about. I know this Polish football player Lewandowski. I know he's got several brands, probably, right? His wife has brand. So he created brands, but not global brands like KSI and Logan Paul.
Like Cristiano Ronaldo,
they took it to the next level.
Yeah, but Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi have big brands that are collaborative with some specific brands. You know, like Adidas. Messi is collaborating with Adidas. You know, he has a huge following, like that kills KSI and Logan Paul together, right?
Okay.
Like Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo has his own hotels. He has so much things in there. But they have like, you know, it's football. You know, they have a supporting, you know, the people who support them are like, you know, are just in love with football, in love with them because they've been in the let's say scene for last
and they
20 years.
those
so,
people, they're doing everything they can. So Ronaldo and what's the other guy?
Messi.
So they have even more money, so they can create even more wealth. So I really keep my fingers crossed for all the people that are spending their last penny on Ronaldo and Messi, so they can have even more wealth. I think it's good. I really feel that that's something that we all should do, so they can have more.
Oh yes, Paul is supporting football. Huh?
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big supporter, you know, of the people that kick the ball. But I think we just exploited this, you know, KSI and then Logan Paul joining forces and creating an actual brand that could be $1 billion brand or even $3 billion brand. Right? It could be, absolutely could be, right?
Anything's possible.